What's going on, beautiful people? It is I, your flying locomotive and faster than a speeding bullet SuperCliff, coming at you live with a brand new video. So for today's video, I want to talk about the new Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow movie, James Gunn casting Milly Alcock as the Woman of Tomorrow, and why I think a fantastic casting decision. But before we get into any of that, if you are new to the channel, then smash that like and subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on anything that happens on this majestic channel. Legit, every comment, every like helps every video that I post. And who knows, maybe by doing that, you'll be saving an orphan child at the same time. Just saying. Okay, so Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, let's get into it. So last week, January 29th, 2024, James Gunn posts saying that he's casted House of the Dragon star Milly Alcock as the new DCU Supergirl. I believe this is another fantastic casting choice that James Gunn has pulled off. There's a lot of reasons why I think Milly Alcock will be terrific as Supergirl, so let's start things off with the first. The first reason being, people like her. Milly Alcock is a 23-year-old Australian actress, and most people, myself included, know her from House of the Dragon Season 1. She plays the young version of Rhaenyra Targaryen for the first half of the season. Now, House of the Dragon Season 1 was my favorite season of television from 2022. And a lot of that had to do with, of course, the show's writing, the cast, the acting. But in terms of outstanding performances, Milly Alcock's portrayal of Rhaenyra would fall into that category. Legit, folks, she blew up following episode 1. And she was easily one of the best additions to the world of Westeros. Therefore, because you have a talented young actress who everyone from every direction likes, she's not someone who enjoys stirring the pot or is viewed with a controversial lens. I think right now, we're in a time where superhero movies aren't assured successes for studios. A lot of that has to do with the story, but sometimes it can be because of a cast member. You know, for example, whether or not you're a fan of Brie Larson or not, or whether or not you think the hate she gets is fair, it's safe to say that her status as an actress isn't viewed amongst audiences with hugs and kisses. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that, the less baggage there is for a movie depicting an iconic superhero, a female-led superhero movie, the better. By having a well-liked actress to play your main superhero, that's a win. Reason 2, the story. If you haven't read TomKing's Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, then what the hell are you doing? Read it. Otherwise, check it. When it comes to characters like Supergirl or characters like Batgirl, Wally West's The Flash, the issue that these characters have is what makes them different compared to their original concept. Superman, Batman, Barry Allen's The Flash. What makes them different aside from them being a woman or a redhead? Well, in the case of TomKing's Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, there's a lot that the book offers that can help new people get into the character Supergirl without it feeling derivative. When it comes to origins, Supergirl doesn't have the same experiences as Clark did. For Clark, he wasn't even a year old when Krypton blew up. Kara, she saw it from orbit. She witnessed the destruction of her home planet, and for a while after that, she was stuck in space. It makes sense that she's probably a bit jaded, and TomKing delivers that very well in the book, using a space western-esque approach to deliver her cynicism. She's not as hopeful or cheery as Clark, but throughout the story, her helping a young girl to achieve revenge very much in true grit fashion, Kara grows and begins to see the hopefulness that life can still offer. I think in terms of the DCU, that's a phenomenal way to separate the difference between Supergirl and Superman. Clark is hopeful 24/7, whereas Kara is much more grounded. But having overcome her depression, she still sees the light, but is also a good counter if and when Clark needs that balance in future projects. Like, remember Clark, you were very lucky growing up. You had the nicest foster parents one could ever imagine, and most people don't have that. Also, with Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow being a space western, you can throw in some Easter eggs. Maybe Lobo's riding his motorcycle in the background, or heck, maybe a Green Lantern is patrolling their sector. Lots of cool things you can put in this movie in terms of character and world building. So yeah, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow being a space western with a coming-of-age story, hell yeah. And reason 3, a fresh coat of paint. Let's face it, studio cinematic universes like the DCEU or the current regime at Lucasfilm, and even the current state of the MCU, to see James Gunn and Peter Safran having an actual plan and to see actual progress being made for their said announcements, it's really promising. But more importantly, it seems very genuine. I feel like in today's world, we no longer get legit projects. Every movie that comes out seems to have only one goal: to make $1 billion. And yes, I know in the movie making business, making money is a priority, but there's more to it. You can make a movie and still have it be successful without hitting $1 billion. Just as long as you have a plan and you have a reason to tell a story, the audiences will pay. People want and crave good stories, and the more stories you cook out, the more money you'll make in the long run. Upcoming movies like SupermanLegacy and SupergirlWomanofTomorrow, there seems to be a lot of passion being put into those projects, and as a fan of comics, as a fan of good movies, this is a great way to start things off. And to have someone up and coming like Milly Alcock, who seems passionate and wanting to deliver Supergirl to the big screen, what more can you ask for? A positive new direction is good news for everyone. So yeah, as always, I'm your majestic sayer of words, SuperCliff, and if you guys are new to the channel, then do me a solid by smashing that like and subscribe button, and also the notification bell so you'll never miss out on an upload, and so you'll always be kept up to date with your favorite top tier comics, comic book related news happening in the comic book world. Now tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on the casting of Milly Alcock? Are you guys excited about it? What's your anticipation level for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow? Let me know down in the comment section below. And until the next video, peace. Giggity goo.